You see, we are continuing with the story of Swami Vivekananda. And many people have not heard the name Swami Vivekananda at all. In fact, they have not even heard the name of his mentor, Sri Ramakrishna. So we wonder, who are these personalities and why are they important and relevant for modern Hinduism? This religion prides itself in being a modern religion that continues to evolve, continue to kind of present a more modern face of spirituality suited to its time. It kind of prides itself in that. And yet, it is a habit of falling back on the old is gold kind of idea. That means, and if you want to know about religion, it must be in the Vedas, in the Puran, in the Shastras. People kind of like to fall back. So they are backward looking. The religion that allows you to move forward also sometimes suffer with people who continue to promote a more kind of backward attitude. It is necessary to shift our emphasis and look at the modern proponents, the modern personalities of Hinduism who are spiritual giants in their own way. So we are talking about, for example, the first series we did was talking about the life of Sri Ramakrishna. And what we discover is Sir Arnold Toynbee, a very well-known, highly reputable, astute thinker, Western thinker, has said of Ramakrishna, in the life of this one personality, we find the aspiration of millions of people over thousands of years encapsulated in one life, become visible in one life. The whole process of spiritual unfolding in ancient and modern India, millions of people inspired by these ideas of spirituality over thousands of years becoming encapsulated in one life. This is Ramakrishna. But people say, look, if he's such a powerful personality, surely he should come with 4 arms and whole chakra and gada and stuff like that. He seems to be such a simple person. You see, every time a proponent of Hinduism will come, he will look at the requirement of the time and present himself in that format. So this very mild looking, very mild mannered, very simple looking, guileless man, this Ramakrishna, is, if you like, the modern way of exposing spirituality suited to our times. Now here is this person who has encapsulated, if you like, this aspiration of millions of people over thousands of years. Now he requires a carrier, an instrument that can carry the message, that can be a worthy carrier of this very comprehensive message of spirituality. He requires to mold, if you like, this particular carrier who can take this message to the greater world. And here we come across this second personality, this Vivekananda. Because here, if you like, is a personality who is not going to accept things simply because it's a status quo. This is how the Hindus believe, this is how they worship. He is not going to accept it at all. He's going to challenge it all the way. Here we find a personality vibrant with ideas of modern thinkers, whether they are German philosophers, Western thinkers. He's vibrant with their teachings. He's fully aware of their teachings. And yet he has to kind of reconcile them with the ideas of these ancient Hindus. Here we see the old meeting up with the new and projecting itself for the future. Not just the past and the present, but projection for the future, for the centuries to come. This is the carrier we are talking about. He has to be very dynamic. Now, if the carrier is weak, there is no way this masterful message of Ramakrishna can become visible in the world. If the carrier is not of equal caliber, there is no way this message can be transmitted to the greater society. He has to be of equal caliber. So last time when we talked about, when the Ramakrishna meets Vivekananda for the first time, this young man goes and fires the question, "Sir, have you seen God?" Forget about all this airy-fairy stuff you're talking about, nice sweet stuff you keep, this normal rhetoric that you use. Have you seen God firsthand? Do you have experience of God, or just make believe, it's just speculation? And the response came from him, "I can see God more clearly than you, my boy. It can be experienced in a more intense manner than I can experience you." This was the response that immediately captured Vivekananda, saying, this is not an ordinary person. Again, at the first meeting, you see unusual things happening. It is Ramakrishna, this Vivekananda is upright. He says, "Come, this old man, fuddy-duddy old man, I don't know what to make of him, seems like a madman." He's like that. And this Ramakrishna folds his hands and bows down to him. Unusual is the guru and unusual is the student. It's the guru who is bowing down to the student, saying, "Why were you so late in coming? I've been waiting for you. Can't you see my ears are burning, listening to all this worldly conversation of the people? I was looking for somebody like you. Where were you? Why are you so late?"